Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about my first time doing fucking dabs. And my first time doing dabs was a fucking trip for me because, at the time I was a freshman, so I just got into smoking weed. And like when I did my, when I first time, the first time I did dabs, was like a month after I smoked my first time. I didn't smoke that much. So again, I had a fucking no tolerance to this shit. And this kid I knew, I ended up kind of being friends with him throughout high school and shit. He fucking was walking around asking people, hey, do you got anything like I could hit dabs off of, like a dab rig, and like a mod with an RDA or some shit. This was before carts were like a big thing and every fucking person had a cart. So you just had a sheet of fucking wax, and that's how we always like hit dabs and shit. So he had a sheet of fucking wax, and I remember he asked me, and I never like I always wanted to try dabs. Never tried dabs. I heard they fucked you up, and they fucking do. And I was just like, fuck it, I'll take a couple dabs, whatever. So I let him load these dabs on, and I'm thinking I'm gonna take like one or two hits. No, motherfucker, he keeps loading dabs on. I think he loaded like 5+ dabs onto that bitch. I like legit lost count because I got so fucking high off the first one, and he kept handing me it, and I was a dumbass and kept just fucking hitting it and getting higher and higher and higher to where I just did not give a fuck. I'm just like, oh fuck. Hit it again. I'm like, oh fuck. And just like I was obliterated. And pretty much once we're like done smoking, pretty much we like kind of like he dipped, everyone was just kind of chilling, and I go inside because I kind of like, I'm not freaking out, but like I get that, like I hear my heartbeat like racing hella, I hear fucking ringing in my ears, I have tunnel vision, I'm getting hella bad anxiety, and I didn't want to like freak out or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on my own for a second. So I'm like sitting inside this like little like fast food place, not like a McDonald's. If you know what Gym Boys is, I was sitting inside one of those, and I was just chilling. And my friend comes in and he's like, oh, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. Because at the time he knew I didn't smoke a lot, and he could kind of tell I probably was in the fucking void. So he comes in, like, asking me if I'm doing alright. I'm like, yeah, I just wish I wasn't so high. I remember saying that or something like that. I'm like, I wish I didn't smoke so much or some shit like that. Because at the time, like, now, I love getting high. Like, I love getting, like, so high while I'm on my ass. But again, like, when you first start smoking, or just in general, like, at least for me, when I started smoking, my body, it obviously wasn't used to that. So at the time, I didn't like it as much, getting so high. So I would just, like, fuck this low key. But at the same time, looking back at it, it wasn't that bad. But definitely, I would say if you haven't done dabs or you're thinking of doing dabs, whatever, definitely go into it. Like, don't go into it slow. Don't overdo it, because definitely if you overdo it your first time, it's not going to be fun. Once you get used to it and your body gets used to getting high and taking dabs and shit, yeah, fucking overdo it. Have fun. Go ahead. But, like, don't ruin it for yourself. That's all I'm going to say. But pretty much, I was just fucking high as fuck. I remember we were chilling outside. I went back outside. My friend steps into the shadow. Takes my brain okay, he's already standing in the shadow. It takes 3 seconds in my head, it feels like, to have the shadow go over his like body. And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, hopefully the shit isn't lace type shit. I'm like, I think I'm like tripping. But I didn't freak out. I'm just like, oh shit. So luckily the dabs weren't lace. I just was really high. And pretty much I walked back with my friend to the school because he like had ROTC or some shit. Yeah, he was one of those kids who like smoked weed but also was like, I'm ROTC kid. Like, nah, he was actually a chill kid. I really enjoyed hanging out with him in high school and shit. So pretty much I walked back with him because I kind of only knew him at the time. And he sits up against a wall, but from my memory, I don't, like, he did not sit up against a wall. Like, bro was like, I don't know, like, I just, like, from my memory and how I saw it, he was not sitting up against a wall. Like, that's how high I was. He probably was sitting up against a wall, and I was just fucking just dumb. But yeah, no, I remember just walking back then, back across the street with some other friends. Because, again, in high school, I kind of knew everyone. I wouldn't say I'm Mr. fucking popular, but I was kind of like that unpopular kid. But also, I knew everyone, and not everyone fucking hated me. Because, I was chill with everyone. So, pretty much, I'm talking with my friend, and we're going back across the street. And, again, I was high as fuck. I don't even remember which friends I was talking to. I think I remember one of them, but I know there were 3 of them, and I don't remember the other 2. Like, that's how stoned I was. But I remember, like, I was kind of closer with them, so I kind of opened up a bit. I'm like, dude, I'm so fucking high. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do this again. And I'm like, again, giving myself like 3 months, fucking wrong. It goes downhill from there, and I fucking just start smoking normally. Like, I wasn't gonna stop, but in my head, in the moment, I was like, I'm never gonna smoke weed again. And then the good part of the high happened. I started kind of cooling off. The high starts, like, it gets in the point where it's like out of the extreme beginning where you're like, oh fuck, I'm so high too. Well, it's kind of cooling down. You're still high, but you're not hella high. And I remember my dad came and picked me up. I slumped out in his car, and pretty much he drove me home. And I just slept in, like, I went instantly to my room and fell asleep on my bed. But when I fell asleep, like, I instantly fell asleep when I hit my bed. But, like, the second I hit my bed and closed my eyes and fell asleep, it felt like I was sinking through my bed into the fucking ocean. I swear to God, the first thing I saw, like, again, I don't dream a lot normally. Normally, I do not dream at all, and it's kind of weird. So, like, if I wake up in the morning, like, oh, you remember most of your dreams right when you wake up. If I think of anything, it's just, like, black. You didn't dream of shit. So, the first thing I saw in my dream was a fucking whale, bro. Like, I was full in the ocean type shit, and I slept the rest of the day. I went to bed at, like, 4 p.m., slept the rest of the day till the next morning, woke up for school, still fucking a little high. And I think it was because pretty much, if you don't know, with an RDA on a vape or whatever, pretty much it's just coils and cotton. I kept hitting my vape, and I think it didn't hit me until like I think I woke up a little bit, maybe like later on in that night. I know at one point I cleaned my mod. And I cleaned it, and there was just so much burnt dabs and just dabs in the cotton and shit. And I just cleaned all that shit up, and after that, it was fine, and I didn't really taste weed or got high afterwards off of it. But I think why the high lasted so long was because I kept hitting my vape, putting drops on it and shit, getting rid of these dabs, and just not realizing, hey, I just got to switch out my cotton or some shit. But yeah, no, it was so fucking funny. But besides that, I got, like, in the moment, like, when I first, like, took the dabs and, like, I just saw the shadow transition like, hella long, like, it took hella long for the shadow to transition on my friend when he stepped into it, and just shit like that, just, like, just feeling hella trippy and shit. It made me kind of not like dabs at first, and then my second time doing dabs, I think I didn't take as many, and I took like 1 or 2, maybe 3, and I was chilling, and it was nice, and I really enjoyed it. And it's not like I was panicking, freaking out. It was more of just, I'm new to getting high, and I got really, really fucking high my second time, because I'm a dumbass. Instead of taking 1 or 2 hits, I fucking kept up with this dude who normally smokes, so he's used to it, and I kind of try to keep up to him with it, and I got put on my ass. But besides that, it was a funny story to look back on. I was a dumbass freshman, that's all I could say. But besides that, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.